Oh, yes, kids, you know what time it is. It is Monday. St. Louis Organics presents Montez at midday. Hope you had a great weekend. Sports or not, whether you got out with the kids, your family, or whatever. Here we are, good people. Today is that day. Bronco Nation. Rise up. Do what you have to do. But more importantly, my team plays football today. Win or lose, I'm a Bronco fan. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad, for giving me the game of life I call sports. Let's turn that music off. Let's get into it. All right. Oh, man. There it is right there. Good people. All right. How we doing? Welcome to St. Louis Organics presents Montez at midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez. What a weekend. I have like clipboards, notes. Yeah, Willie is right here. But more importantly, what happened the past 11 days in the month of September in the sports world? Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Just Google it, think about it, turn around like, oh man, you all right. I'm just saying. But good morning to you and hope everybody had a great weekend. You know we got to do high fives, chest bump. Show your colors if you have to. And hug it out. There's nothing like hugging yourself on a Monday. Nobody knows about your weekend but you, right? As I always try to tell people, appreciate the details of the day. Right there. Appreciate the details of the day. Wow. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Wedding anniversary. Whatever you are trying to celebrate, you deserve it. Over the weekend, some Apple buddies of mine back in the day. Apple buddies mean people you work with at Applebee's. Tina and Brian got married over the weekend. But Shorty Doo-Wop, Kings Highway, Chippewa, that could throw them hands. Oh, when she was little, she got married to B. Man, when I saw those pictures, look at it. It had me reminiscent of the days of the restaurant industry. Just thinking about the people that I've met, still have their relationship with. It is between the Apple buddies and those people from Buffalo with them wings. I'm just amazed that we're still friends today, and thank you all. But wow. Congratulations again to the littler, Tina and Brian. Congratulations on your marriage. I saw the picture. I don't know why I didn't get an invite, but I don't do weddings during football season on Saturdays. Sorry. I just can't do it. But congratulations. There's just some things a man shouldn't do at all. Speaking of things that a man shouldn't do, when you break everything down to its purest form of who you are, and you think back to its origin, how it all started. I just want to know what happened January 1970. Because 9 months later, if it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. Check out the website, www.dremontez.com. On Facebook, we have a page for our latest podcast episode, Who's to Blame the Podcast. Check it out. Also on Instagram, Twitter at W2B Dre Montez, YouTube Dre Montez, and we TikToking out here with them folk. TikTok, Dre Montez 63. Maybe you want to do some advertising, you're not sure, you like what you hear, like, share, subscribe, comment. But if you want to make a donation, go to the website and hit that donation button. All donations are appreciated. Why is that? Paper costs a lot of money. The Good point, Dre. Let's get back to what happened over the weekend. First of all, if you went to work today on time, you don't like football. If anybody showed up at work this morning on time, either they won in Vegas or they don't like football. There's no way possible you made it to work on time if you're a football fan, unless you won this weekend, whether it's fantasy or your team. What a weekend in sports we had. We can't talk about the weekend without talking about Saturday. I don't know where to begin with Saturday. I don't know where to begin. I was invited to a few parties Saturday. I could not commit. Tess, appreciate it. Happy birthday to Tess' mom. Shout out to you. Happy birthday. But I can't do things like that because there's a reason I've been married 4 times. I just can't. I'm a selfish asshole during football season, and I wanted to watch football my way. Did it turn out my way? No, not at all. No. We all know I'm a Florida football Gator fan, and we learned a valuable lesson. What's that, kids? Florida's not that good. They're only going to win 2 more games this year. Who looks at the receiver the whole route? An 8th grade quarterback player. Exactly. You trying to tell me you play D1 football and you look at the person you're going to throw the ball to the whole way. Florida wasn't the only team to do that. Mm-hmm. Say it with me, class. What? One more time. Texas. Here's what happened in Texas. No pun intended. But here's what I really thought would happen in the Texas-Alabama game. Texas could have won that game. Steve didn't do that due to the fact of his previous lifestyle. If he'd have won that game, we'll be watching TMZ breaking news right now. And I'm not lying. If Texas would have beat Alabama, we'll be watching TMZ breaking news right now because he's been fired due to his behavior. He did it the right way because there's no way possible you trying to tell me you left a quarterback in the game that couldn't go left or right or plant and throw, but you had a guy on the bench that could. Okay. Boone, North Carolina. If you play or a fan of Texas A&M, your girlfriend or boyfriend cheated on you with this weekend from somebody from Boone. Real talk. Real talk. Scott Frost, and we're going to get into the NFL. Scott Frost. Are you trying to tell me after 3 games, they gave this man $15 million to leave? But I'm a bad husband. $15 million to leave? First of all, why the fuck did you leave UCF? Why? Who? I want to know. I want to talk to his wife. You want to leave Florida to go back to Nebraska? Why, honey? Scott Frost. I called it. I told everybody. When he lost, we're going to call it week 0. They went all the way to Ireland. He wouldn't have got on the plane. No. The disrespect in college football this weekend. What happened in Florida? Notre Dame. You want a coach or a friend? You want a coach or a friend? Make up your mind. You can't have both. I don't want to be friends with my coach. No. No. I don't give a damn how beautiful your family and kids. That shit has nothing to do with winning. Oh, well. Oh, well. No. No. He getting fired next week, too. Bye. I'll let you later. No. What is going on at Notre Dame? Let's be real with the people. You got to expand the standards if you want to maintain in the conversation. Hello? Hello? These days are over with. These days are over with. Go get me Darnell. Shantae's son, Nook youngest boy. Notre Dame go get him. Get that coach up out of there. You want to be friends with your coach? Go home. Want to be friends with my damn coach. All my years of playing ball, I never were friends with none of my coaches. We hung out, but we were not friends. They were coaches. All of them. Even my dad. Even my dad. You have to maintain the levels and understand the job, the description, the plan of action in your role. And that is not being utilized in college sports. Look across the board. You trying to tell me you don't think that Alabama went to practice after church yesterday? You don't think Texas A&M went to practice after church yesterday? Shout out to the game between Jackson State and Tennessee State. Shout out to Southern University Band. Look here. Look here. DJ Fat, my dude down there in the Polk City, as they call it, Shreveport, Louisiana. All right, guys, we're going to take a real short break here and come right back. And we got to talk about what in the living shit of hell happened in football yesterday. If you don't like football, I can't explain to you. I just don't know. Everything that happened yesterday is just, there's no way possible that happened yesterday. There's no way. Oh, by the way, where were you September 1st, 2007? And where were you at this past Saturday? App State. Oh, man. We're talking about beautiful love. We're going to take a little short break right back, real quick, and come back with St. Louis Organics presents Montez at midday. It's Monday. Let's make it happen. It's your boy, Dre Montez. Be right back. Holla.
Mountain Man as smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
It's something about this Redbird magic. I'm not talking about the heat is on. I'm not talking about Jack Buck references or nothing at all. This is special what we got going on here. You feel it? Huh? Neuter. Let's do it. Where's my Newt bar at today? All of us have a story about baseball. Players we never saw, but we heard of these people, but we never saw them play. I never saw Willie Mays play. Never. He was born in 1970. He was done. But this man, Albert Pujols, is my favorite baseball player, plays my hometown team. Now I know that the people talk about the days of yesterday of baseball. That's why I think it's more magical and more conventional and more a table talk conversation to make the Cardinals and the Yankees get in this World Series. Huh? It's like Lou Holtz did at his South Carolina press conference. He said, why is it that nobody ever thought about South Carolina in the national championship? Hello, America. I'm with you. Cardinals, Yankees, World Series. Who's coming with? Mark? OKC? What about the crew? What about the boys? What about Savannah? What about TFP? We need them. We're getting the band back together. Everybody's coming with. Listen, you feel the vibe? I'm putting it out there in the spirit world. It's going to be the Cardinals and the Yankees in the World Series. That's where I can put it. Neuter. Before I get into what happened yesterday, can I tell you about if you're trying to make changes in your life, whether it's local or long distance, reach on out to St. Louis Best Moving. Hit them on up at 314-669-5971. All you got to do is tell Rico and the crew, Dre told me to call y'all and help me get up out of here, whether it be local, long distance, commercial, or residential. They got you. Also, hello, Charlotte, North Carolina, and Huntersville. All my NASCAR people. Bubba, way to go. 4.9 Auto 22, taking care of Huntersville, North Carolina, and Charlotte, North Carolina. Female-owned and operated. You go, girl. The power of CEO. 980-361-3984. You go, girl. Shout out to all the bars and restaurants that participated this weekend in college football and the NFL. Yesterday was, again, if you went to work on time this morning, your name on a building. That's the only. There is no way. I think the day after opening football weekend should be a national holiday like the day after the Super Bowl. I'm just saying. If I had to go into a building and wear something that somebody tells me to wear, and they give me a piece of paper with numbers on there, there's no way in the hell I would have worked. No, what? Do you know what happened yesterday? Not the fact that it was NFL opening weekend. It was what transpired. It was the best way I can put this. Yesterday was like Quentin Tarantino and George Lucas fuck in sports. Let that sink in. Think about it. If you're a football fan, think about what happened yesterday in football. It don't make sense, does it? Doesn't make sense at all. And it was still early in the day. So let me go through my line of who all I picked to win. I picked the Saints, the 49ers. I picked Cincy. I picked the Eagles. I picked the Patriots. I picked the Ravens. I picked the Jags. I picked Carolina. I picked Tennessee. I picked the Vikings. I picked Kansas City. I picked the Chargers. I picked the Bucks. And I got Denver tonight. Look here. That Saints and Atlanta game. Atlanta. I want to hug Atlanta fans. Can I hug all Atlanta fans? Get here. Come on in. Come on. Come on. Let's hug it. Sorry. I'm sorry. There you go. Best I can say right there. 49ers at the Bears. That's probably the only game that felt like football yesterday. That was football. The 49ers at the Bears. Wow. What a game. Did not expect that at all. The referees were letting them play at the quarterback head too much. No calls. Didn't like that bullshit. Next up, Cincinnati Steelers. Joe Burrow just threw another interception. Wait, 2 kickers just missed 2 field goals. If you are an NFL kicker, you know what? I want to play in a fantasy league, no kickers next year. Fuck them. They don't matter. Talk about Steeler fans. Mike Tomlin, I like the way you threw shade, how you feel about dancing on the camera and putting on the internet. And in fact, I still think you and Omar Epps are related. We need to address that issue. Way to go, Pittsburgh. Way not to give up. When did Mitchell Trubisky get that old? What happened? That got to be fake right here. No way. Have you seen his mom? He got a Tyler Hansberg type mom. Yeah. Google it. Eagles at the Lions. That's one of those games you didn't watch. You just kept watching the score. And you're like, what? And we saw Detroit in the Hard Knock series. It's Detroit. Way to go, Jalen. Way to go, Jalen. Good job. Good job. Good job. What's up? Patriots, Miami. Game film would dictate the future. Best way I can put it. That's what the Patriots going to learn with today off. Off day today? No. 2:30. When they watch film at 2:30, yeah. I saw things, signs. Miami looked good yesterday. It looked real good. But the Patriots, windows of opportunity really do mean something. They really do. And they missed it. After that, we got the Ravens and the Jets, Jets. There's no way that quarterback looked that young for the Jets. You mean to tell me there's a professional football team that look like that on opening day that are called the New York Football Jets? Okay. What they say? Show me the money. Show me the money. Rod Titwell. Lamar. A lot of people are talking about what you turned down. I like your style. I like your swag. I like the way you're presenting the presentation, even to be a conversation about believing in you. Being a Monday, being motivational Monday, and moving forward, attacking the process, all of that. If you don't believe in you, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why? Who gets you up in the morning? You do. Who put your clothes on? You do. This man, look at him. This man, he believes in him. He knows his value. When you can't put no monetary value on there, I don't want to talk about dollars. Let's make it make sense. You feel me? You feel me on that? Some things I don't want to talk about money. Just make it make sense to me. Maybe that's valuable to me. Maybe that's valuable to him. But make it make sense. Yeah, it was the Jets. I get it. Well, that was only game 1. Did you see the body language? Did you see the first quarter? Did you see the body language? Okay. You don't have to act up to know you're getting your ass beat when you're a kid. Your daddy or mama give you that one look. Yeah, it's about to go down for that bathroom. Nobody wants to go to the bathroom with their parents under the age of 10. It's not going to go well for you. The Jags in Washington. Oh, man. Is there enough time to talk about this? Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz. I did not want to believe what people said about you at all. I tried to give you windows of opportunity yesterday. I'm legally blind. I am watching the Washington game on the 70-inch. I see the interception before he throws the ball. When homeboy jumped back, how are you in the NFL making that? Timeout. Time. You're an NFL quarterback. That's why Philly got rid. Okay, gotcha. Okay, all right. I answered my own question. Okay, I got you. The jersey I want and the name I'm crazy about. We haven't met each other yet, but we're gonna get real familiar this year. He plays for the Washington team. His name is Montez Sweat. Bruh. There's no way that's a real name. His name is Montez Sweat. I'm going to find a way to get this dude on the show. And I'm going to pimp that jersey. Montez Sweat. Okay. Next up, Colton, Texas. They had a tie football game yesterday. We'll leave it at that. Next up, we got the G-Man and the Tennessee Football Titans. Can anybody spell idiot without saying Tannehill? Can you say game managed without Tannehill? Why is your last name Tannehill? Who was the orchestrator of this offensive coordination that happened yesterday in Tennessee? And then on the other side, if New York knew football, that G-Man team, did you see the potential? Did anybody in football, I don't care who the damn your team is, if you watched that Giants game yesterday, you saw something. I know I did. And I'm like, wait a minute. If you carry the one and cross the line and move that two over, I see an early mid-season trade coming with the Giants. The G-Men owns something. It's okay to yell at your kids on opening day. It's okay. I'm quite sure a lot of people got into an argument over the weekend in sports. Good for you. We got it out the way. The most important question, did you still put out? Thank you. You must put out. Don't be arguing if you ain't going to put out. The Green Bay Packer backers and AAA Ron and the Purple People Eaters of America. My dude, Tyler in Perryville. The Vikings won. Kirk, my favorite cousin. Look here. Aaron Rodgers is pissed. Why is that, kids? Receivers don't know how to catch. It's his fault. He ruined that Devontae shit. He think he's the prettiest girl at the prom of all teams in NFL. Have you seen the sideline reporters this year? Way to step the game up, people. Have you seen the cheerleaders this year? Did you see the VIP section in football yesterday? But Aaron Rodgers, AAA Ron. In the words of the Man Cave president, he got Malachi Crunch yesterday. Didn't look good at all. But Minnesota looked good. They look fast. Kirk, my favorite cousin, could be comeback player of the year. Either him or Von Miller. If you're scoring at home. Up next, we got Darius and the Chargers. Was yesterday playoff weekend? I'm just saying. The first half of football yesterday, I want to say probably 3 minutes into the second quarter of all games, I took a walk outside. I just stood there and I sat on the steps and I closed my eyes and I just listened. No, nobody was cutting grass. No loud ass leaf blower. No little baby son of a bitches. I heard televisions and people talking football and clapping. It was beautiful. That is the most romantic thing I've ever experienced yesterday. I get it. I get it. But back to there it is. You wanted to play football with your best friend. And you did. But the other team didn't know that either. Call the Chargers. The Chargers and the Raiders, they have played the last 4 times the funniest damn games of all time. It's like they forget they're playing football. They forget we're watching. They forget it's on TV. They forget they're playing football. The shit that happened in that game yesterday, and my man, we going to meet up when this here come to fruition. We know it. We going to meet up. But I told you last week, I already got the Eagles playing the Chargers in the Super Bowl. That game yesterday, Mr. Carr. On the late night game, we had the Bucks against the Cowboys. I don't like injuries when it happens in preseason or the first game of the year. A lot of people out from yesterday. Steelers got to deal with something. I mean, that's 6 to 8 weeks all the way written over that. And now the Cowboys, that's 8 to 12 to me with no more Wednesday. But I didn't see that injury coming for the Cowboys at all. I mean, we all, everybody knows a Cowboy fan. You can feel about them, you can high five them, whatever it may be. We all know they wear too much cologne. We know it. God damn, they overdo it. Just one spray, that's all you need. They win every game. They always right. They date the hottest women. But I did not expect Dak going out like that at all. You can Trent Dilfer this, but that's too much. That's too much for the supporting cast to do. And I don't think they're up to that. No. You can look at some teams that are up for it. I don't think this Cowboy team is up for the challenge to come in. Everybody, hey, we got to do our part. No, they're not a rah-rah team. They're not one of those. No, they are. There's some people you can wake up with in the morning. They're going to cheat that afternoon. And there's some, they'll wait 2-3 years before they, I really like her or him. No. You need that real support. They don't have that support. Can they find it through free agency, through a trade? Fitzpatrick. Does his wife have another kid in him? In her? At this situation in time, I call Scott Frost getting fired before season week 4 in college football. I call McCarthy getting fired before week 5 for the Cowboys. We already know who's coming in. Yeah, Sean Payton. Michelle, come on. Sean Payton. We already know that. All he doing on TV is for Jimmy to tell him how to act with daddy. That's all he tell him. He giving him the pros and the cons of how to work with his next daddy. That's it. That's all that's about. But I don't like seeing Dallas look this way in week 1. No. I like Cowboy fans. They're fun. They're like tiddlywinks. We don't know what they are, but they are fun to play with. Hello, America. Hello, America. I'm trying to see what window of opportunity for the Cowboys do they have. When they put the backup in yesterday, the look in that young man's eyes when that ball, and he said hike. It was Austin Davis all over again for the Rams here in St. Louis. He had no idea the game was that fast. Practice and real games are totally different. Condom and without a condom, totally different. Totally different. Totally different. Totally different. Trust me on that. But what a weekend in sports. Were the first 10 days, 11 days in the month of September. And my man, Albert Pujols. Me and Willie. And I tell you what, we had a good day here yesterday. We got the plates out yesterday. We had the football plates out yesterday. Rah, 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 rah. Had the napkins out. Huh? Don't tell me I'm not a football fan, huh? We were getting it in. Huh? Thank you, 3M. Thank you. Littlefoot, what up? But man, what an incredible sports weekend. I still don't think I got it all in. Did I get it all in? Hold on. Let me double check now. Okay. Tina and Brian, again, congratulations. So Apple Buddies got married. Okay. Southern University Band, and shout out to my man DJ Fat down in Polk City. And my question is for Notre Dame and all college football teams and athletes and parents. You want a coach or a friend? You can't have both. We see all these great documentaries. Well, he was a mentor. He was like my dad. He's my coach. He's my friend. No. Notre Dame doesn't need that. No. I hate when schools that have a name or a statute in sports but don't live up to the expectations of it. It's a sad situation. And I don't know how to fix this. This is not throwing shade. This is not shots. Florida's going through it. Nebraska, Miami, Notre Dame, Stanford. These are big powerhouse schools that just forgot how to play the game of fucking football. How? In a perfect world, in a perfect world, we could fix this. We could fix this. Maybe I got to watch Jerry Maguire again. I don't know. But I'm optimistic on this Monday because what happens on Mondays, we make it happen. It's make it happen Monday. No more excuses. Probably the greatest opening weekend in NFL history I can ever remember. My team has its own day. And my favorite player hit, how many? 697. Me and Willie right here chilling. But more importantly, kids, now I have to see what the rest of the day will bring us. And by the way, my football picks went in the NFL. That's too many losses. It's way too many. I have to get out of my feelings with the teams and get in my heart. But to all the teams that won this weekend, all the fantasy football winners, and to all the sports bars and restaurants that appreciated their crowd yesterday for the NFL, appreciate you. Good job. From New Food, Friendly's in South City, 3503 Roger Place, they created this new football menu. And I want to tell my man, kitchen manager, Justin, good job on the chili dogs. Top job. My man, top job. And top job to the bartenders. I went down 4 times yesterday just to get a shot in the middle of the games. Lizzie, and Big Mel. Big Mel. I know, Lil Mel. Lil Mel. Lil Mel. Lil Melon. Give a shout out to all the bars and restaurants that had the NFL package and housed hundreds of NFL fans yesterday while they yelled at the television, did ridiculous things, but still enjoyed football yesterday. Give yourselves a hand, huh? Here's the football. Here's the football. I can't believe I went outside yesterday. I didn't hear a lawnmower or a leaf blower. It was beautiful. I almost cried. Speaking of crime, my man Quig, softball player, Wood River, East Dalton, my man. Yep, there's no way your kid that big. My dude AB, his son played for Texas State. Tennessee State. The game against Dion this weekend. Hey, so many people I played softball with have kids in college football. What? Why we never saw the kid? I guess I never. Well, that's another discussion. To all the guys and women I played softball with and against that have athletes in college and NFL, it's been a pleasure, and thank you for sharing your memories all across the land. But guys, it's Monday, and it's my day. Let me finish getting ready for Bronco Monday. Bronco Monday. This all started in how I became a Bronco fan. Oh, Raycom Sports was a blowout, and they went to a game between Stanford and somebody. And at that time, they were talking about the relationship of the quarterback and his dad, who was his quarterback coach, Jack and John Elway. At that time, my dad was my baseball coach for like 6 games. And I said, I'm going to follow this dude wherever he goes. So thank you, USA Today, George Michael Sports Machine, and thank you, New York Yankees and the Indianapolis Colts. I am a Bronco fan because of that story and my man John Elway. True story. He sleeps 5 feet away. All right, kids, boys and girls, children of all nations, thank you so much for tuning in. What a weekend. If you have the NFL Network and you're off today, you can watch every game in a half hour. Footnote. I'm about to get my issue off. I still got to cuss out a few teams what happened yesterday. Carson Wentz, we need to talk. NFL officials, few hits on the quarterback yesterday. Y'all didn't see it. You were right there, and we saw it on camera. You were right there and didn't see it. You were right there. You. Pujols. I'll see you in a couple of days. OKC, I see you real soon. Holla at your boy. We get some music. We're going to get on up out of jail. Oh. There it is. Feel good anytime where you go. Let me know what you got to say to me. Whatever you're doing today, be good at it, do it well, and do it fine. If not, make it make sense. Until next time, we'll holler at you later. Peace. Enjoy your day. And thanks for tuning in to St. Louis Organics Presents Montez at Midday. We'll see you Wednesday. Check it on out.